Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, strong rally today to basically one of the levels I mentioned to you in the previous video is $2,030, which was one of the Fibonacci extension levels, which I've taken now off the chart. And it was also one of the structural resistances. If you remember, you were up to date if you watched my previous video, because we talked about, I think we were just about doing the breakout in my last video. And I showed you that we have to expect a reaction here at these previous swing highs. I put the red circles around them in the previous video. Here, here, and here. It's at $2,030 and was one of the Fibonacci levels. I think it was the 1.786 Fib level. So these are key levels. Above that level, we've got still $2,150. And the question is now, okay, is all of this wave one already done? The ETH chart allows for another 4-5 in wave 1 before the wave 2 starts, okay? I will take the resistance area off the chart now, but we finally broke out of this descending price channel. It was already primed for a breakout. It was hovering just below that channel trend line for a while, and you know that we expected a breakout. The only question was, do we get a small pullback before or do we go up straight away? Yeah, because we expected another 4-5. Now that additional 4-5 can still happen. It never happened. It was basically an extension in this third wave as far as I can see right now. Ultimately, alternatively, yeah, the wave 5 could already be done, you know, especially with that move. We've talked about that in the last few videos as well. I put it on here as an alternative. That would be very much in line with the Bitcoin count, potentially. It's not very clear with them if all 5 waves are already done, or if we are going to see another 4-5 section. This is what probably the next few days will show us. Based on the structure, we might be able to make a call. At the moment, I'm leaning to another 4-5 here on the ETH chart, and that fifth wave could then take us to possibly that $2,150 level that I showed you just now on the daily chart. So all I can do here is still to emphasize the current structure, which is potentially bullish. Okay, so we've been focusing on this uptrend for a while now, and the targets have been reached. When we arrived here at around 1930, I indicated to you that the minimum expectations for this third wave are fulfilled, but that I have to expect extensions as long as the 1855 level isn't broken. And now we have, well, gone up higher. This, to be honest, this looks fairly incomplete. So can I rule out further extensions? No, but it might do this wave 4. It might even do a shallow wave 4. We'll see how that goes in the next few days. Important is that I would expect another wave 5 as long as the price stays above 1737. That's really the key support, but ideally it doesn't even go down that much. We've got support at 1930, 1856 and 1796. That's for me the key level actually, but I would allow it to go lower if it has to. But for me, these are the 3 levels that I'm going to observe very closely in the next few days. 1930, which is a bit shallow for a wave 4, 1856 and 1796. Yeah. As I said, it looks a bit incomplete. It looks like only 3 waves up. So we'll see where that takes us. Certainly it looks like that some kind of a top is in place here, and it has been put in place exactly here at 2030. Now, all I can tell you really is that the expectations have been fulfilled. It's a pretty full third wave. And yeah, I need to see a move into the support area really to indicate that we are in wave 4. Okay, until then, we could still see further extensions. Due to the extensions on this chart, this support area is now pretty huge. Definitely clarity that we are in this larger degree wave 4, we would get below 1855, but that's now quite far away. So that tells you a lot about the risk. We're also just below the next breakout point, 2150. Yeah, so the trend is up, expectations fulfilled, but at the moment, even though it looks like that some kind of a top is in place, I'm still leaning to the idea that we continue to push higher in wave 5. So watching here for a potential pullback. Any pullback that shows could be an opportunity to scale in. That depends on your own plan, strategy, and so on, exposure, you know. But it's holding well. It's holding well, and this could be the time now that ETH maybe starts to outperform BTC. Let's actually take a look at the ETH BTC chart. Haven't done that for a few days. Let's see. Nothing major to see here. Nice green candle on the ETH BTC chart. Not enough to say that we're turning around. We're basically still in my support area here. Nothing changed. Actually now hovering around this area of these fib levels that we talked about months ago, I think it was. And we've arrived there. But this is generally the area where ideally I'd like to see it turn around, which means that ETH will start to outperform BTC. But yeah, it might be a start, but it's too small to really confirm it. But yeah, I mean, there was some news about I think the BlackRock Trust, ETF Trust, no, BlackRock Ether Trust. And we'll see. Yeah, I think levels should be clear. So next you need to pay attention to the 2030 level still. So that would be the next breakout point. And a break above that level can send us down, can send us more directly to 2150. What you need to understand is above 2150, I think a lot of FOMO will come in because this will be a new 2023 high. So in the structure, we should be able to do that. The only question is, do we get this 1-2 setup done before the breakout, or does the wave 2 pullback only start after the breakout? Ideally, it happens before, because then the third wave could really blast through that resistance. Yeah, that's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.